Hello. I have so many new products that I'm going to apply for you and that I'm wearing in this video, and we're going to see how they work. I'm going to give you reviews, the good, the bad, the in-between on all of these things. Many of them are complimentary from the brands, so I will try to remember to let you know throughout the video, and then also in the description box. There are affiliate links in the description box where I link all the products that I show you so that if you want to purchase them, you can also find them easily online if you want to. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. You can also follow over on Instagram, and some of these products also have dedicated swatch and review videos for them. I will also link those in the description box and throughout the video. If you want to know where my grape earrings are from, they are from Etsy, and I'll also link them in the description box for you. I'm going to try to go in chronological order of use for the things that you can see me wearing or having used in this video already. The first step is a new skincare device that I've been testing out. It's from the company, I believe you pronounce it Jiv, J-I-I-V, Neo. This is the box the device comes in, and it is a handheld device with multifunctional use. This is what the device looks like. It is so tiny compared to most other devices like this, so it's great for traveling. It's just really fun to use also. So there are 6 different functions that this will serve. It will come in a box originally with this silicone cap on it, and this is for the cleansing function. So it's a silicone bristled cap. And then as the next step after cleansing and drying, you can remove this, and then it functions more as a skincare device. Charges by USB, has an on button, and then the VR is for the cleansing method, or you can click these buttons to increase the intensity and level of use. So the non-cleansing mode has radio frequency, red light therapy, electrical muscle stimulation, heat therapy, and massage therapy, all in one. So all those functions together are supposed to help lift, firm, and tighten the skin, make it appear more smooth, help decrease different signs of aging, and also combat acne, increase blood flow to the skin. And you can buy the device with this gel. This is the Super Gel Activating Serum, and it has Active-Tide, which is a peptide complex, and hyaluronic acid with other nice ingredients in here. It is a clear gel, and it does help the device glide over the skin, kind of like a conducting gel. Very easy to use. You just glide it over the different planes of the face. Even at the highest setting, which is the only setting that I've ever even used on this device, there's no pain. You do feel vibration, you do feel a little bit of heat, and I wouldn't even describe it as a prickling, but it's maybe that kind of tingling sensation in the mildest sense. The most sensitive situation that I feel maybe the most mild discomfort is when I'm using it on the neck and just on the sides of the neck. I feel that tingling and the electricity the most in that area, but it is not painful at all. So I've really been enjoying using this. It's just such a compact device, and there's so many different functions that you can use this for. So definitely check this out. Thank you to the brand for providing this and letting me test it out. Pixi, which is a drugstore brand, you can commonly find it at Target stores. They do send me products pretty consistently, and I usually don't show them, but this one I did want to show. It is from the Skin Treats line. It's the Vitamin C Serum, Brightening Face Serum, but they are in individual capsules, and so you get 30 of them. And so it's a non-aqueous formula, so that really helps the vitamin C be stable. It's travel friendly, so if you want to take 1 or 2 just for a weekend trip, you can do that instead of taking a whole bottle of vitamin C, a vitamin C product. So you break open these capsules, and it does have a very dry, like almost silicone type of texture. My recommendation is that you apply this before you apply any other skincare. Otherwise, it can tend to pill whatever is underneath it, but I haven't seen any problems with using it as the first step in my skincare. Vitamin C is an antioxidant. It really helps with keeping the integrity of the skin, especially when you expose it to sunlight. Of course, always still wear your sunscreen, but this really helps can help brighten and even out the skin tone. The Ordinary, a brand that I have many different products from and I've been using for years. These two that I've been testing lately are the niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. So this helps combat blemishes. I would definitely add it to your routine, especially niacinamide, along with things like salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide. And then this product, which is hyaluronic acid 2% B5, so helps with the hydration of the skin. They're both in glass bottles, clear formula. They go on completely clear. They're not heavy or sticky or anything like that. So they sink into the skin and can really complement or be the base for the rest of your skincare routine. And hyaluronic acid is very versatile and can be combined with pretty much any other step of your skincare. And you can use this alone, or you can put a few drops of it into your normal moisturizer if you want to use it that way. Speaking of sun protection, here's 2 new sunscreens that I've been testing out. One of these I already showed in my most recent video. That was for the Danessa Myricks' new liquid highlighters. So this one's from Color Science. It is SPF 50. It is an all mineral sunscreen, and it says it's no show on my skin. It is virtually no show, although I think on darker skin tones it may leave a white cast, but it has a very liquidy formula. If you want to see me applying it, how it looks on the skin, then make sure you go check out that video I mentioned. But in this video, what I applied is Paula Choice's newest sun care product. This is the Healthy Glow Invisible Sunscreen Oil. This has an SPF of 30. What a unique product. I'm sure maybe there's 1 or 2 other brands out there that have something like this, but it is truly an oil, which kind of is it's hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that an oil can also be a sunscreen, but as you can see, it is clear. It doesn't feel heavy or thick, but it does feel like an oil on the skin. It truly is invisible. It is clear, clear, clear. So any skin type or skin tone, it will not show up on the skin with any sort of white cast. It is chemical. It's a chemical sunscreen, so it's avobenzone and octinoxate based. And it does leave the skin looking glowy. That is something many people want, especially in the summertime. For myself, because I already have oily skin and I'm always trying to combat that shine, this isn't particularly something catered to me, although it felt fine on the skin and, you know, feels nice and hydrating, and it does definitely give you that sheen if that's what you're looking for. I love the opalescent glass packaging, but I will say that one criticism I have is the dispenser. There's kind of this push button at the top that's supposed to get the product, but it only at most gets a tiny, like a little bit, you know, maybe an inch's worth of product. So I don't know if that's just my bottle that happened with, but I suspect that that's probably what most of the bottles are like. And I wish that they had done better testing to make sure you get plenty of product with just one pump instead of having to go back in multiple times to get enough product for the skin. On my eyes, I used an eyeshadow palette, but on the lid, I used one of Maybelline's new Color Tattoo 24-hour eye sticks. There's a whole range of these that is available. Please check out the swatch video that I did in order to see all the colors that I have. I do apply some different shades in that video also, but in this video I applied this shimmering purple shade. It was so easy. It has really nice, beautiful, let me get this flake of mascara off, really nice and beautiful color to it. So I think the payoff is great, goes on really easily without tugging. What shade is this? This is I Am Fearless. So definitely have been enjoying these. For the highlight on my cheeks, I did mention the Danessa Myricks', what are these called? The Vision Flush Glow liquid highlighters. I swatch all of the shades for you and apply a different shade in that video. In this video and on my cheeks now is the shade Femme, and it's kind of this opalescent shade, and I think these are lovely too. They do apply and meld really well with the skin to look seamless. So go check that video out if you are interested, and thank you again to them for letting me test these out. For bronzing and contouring, I used this from Merit Beauty. So they sent over the shade Clay. This is their Bronze Balm. Beautiful packaging, lightweight. That's what the tube looks like. So this is more of, I would say, like a neutral colored shade. It's not too ashy and gray, and it's definitely not orangey or on the reddish bronzy side. Glides over the skin super easily. In fact, I think that for strict contouring purposes, I would actually like this to not blend as well as it does, because I want sometimes more of those cut lines, but it blends beautifully over the skin. It's a very nice color match for my yellow toned light skin. In MAC, I'm usually in NC 20 to 25, and very convenient to travel with and easy to use. For my cheeks, I used one of the new L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear blushes, the soft matte blush in the shade Confident Pink. If you want to see the other shades swatched from this range, I will link that in the upper right hand corner. And in that video, I apply the other shades instead of this one. So if you really want to see all of them applied to the cheeks, you can if you look at my cheeks here and in that video too. And then for my lips, one of the new L'Oreal Infallible La Matte Resistance shades. Again, I swatch all of those in a dedicated video for you if you want to see the shade range and see which one would suit you best. The one that I applied in this video is 210 Tropical Vacay. I honestly, these are very comfortable. They do have a matte finish. They're easy to apply. They're nice shades. They're just not my favorite formula. I don't dislike them, but to me, there's not anything super special. I think that other people have very much enjoyed the formula, and so if there is a shade in the range that you are very attracted to, you can't go wrong. I just don't know why. Maybe I want a little more bold color. I feel like it can wear off a little bit unevenly, but otherwise, it's a very, very comfortable, nice formula to wear. And last, for what is on my face in this video, a new brand to me that reached out and sent a couple of products. Initially, they sent me an email just asking if I wanted to test out a new mascara they're launching. It's the What's Up Beauty, that's the brand, and this is their Watch Me mascara. Love this tube. It does have that kind of silvery pink packaging, but it's in a square tube, like a metal tube. And I think this brush is fantastic. You get two brushes in one, basically. You get more of a short bristled, normal, quote unquote, normal brush on one end. And then on the other end, you have more of a comb through. So this applied very well, very easily. I had no troubles with being able to build it up. I had no trouble with it clumping or just looking really fuzzy or spidery, and I think the lashes do look great. You did see earlier in the video where I had a little flake here that I had to flick off, so I don't see any other issues right now with any further flaking or smudging. We'll keep an eye out on it throughout the video, but otherwise, I think this is a great mascara. The other things that initially I wasn't expecting as much, they have this beautiful eyeshadow. It's a product from their Geodes collection. I'm likely going to give this away, so I'm not going to swatch it or use it, but I do want to show you how pretty these shades are. So you've got the mix of metallics and mattes in here. Even the packaging itself, it's got that texture on the top. And they have a nail polish range, very similar in color scheme to the eyeshadow palette. I think What's Up Beauty originally started, from what I'm gathering, with a line of nail polishes, and they've expanded, I think, into things like eye palettes and mascara. I'll show you a couple of the shades that I'm most drawn to in the line. This one is called Crystal. Definitely gonna be putting some of these on my nails. And look at this one. The shade is called Peridot. Beautiful. All right, some items that I'm not physically wearing or using in this video. A company called Ever Eden sent over a few of their products that I have been using very frequently in the past, I would say, month or so. I've been using these two products. This is the Sheer Botanical Facial Sunscreen SPF of 30. It is a 100% mineral sunscreen. Lovely. It does have a slight rose scent, which I prefer that it doesn't. This will leave a very slight white cast too, so just be aware of that, but the texture itself is very pleasant. I love the packaging because it's very easy on the go, and You might be able to tell that's a little dirty because I've been taking it out on the go, but this is SPF of 50. This is the Premium Mineral Sunscreen Lotion. Again, 100% mineral sunscreen. This formula is actually, even though it's higher SPF, has a slightly thinner formula that sinks into the skin compared to the SPF 31, which again sinks very nicely into the skin, but well, I don't know. Maybe they both have the same thickness of texture. For some reason, I just feel like the SPF 31 in this formulation has a little bit more of like a cream feeling to it, even though it is still thin in consistency. I've really been enjoying this body serum that they sent over. It's called the Golden Body Serum, and it feels pretty much like a dry oil. So it comes out like an oil consistency, but when you rub it in, it dries down. So it doesn't stay like an oil, it doesn't stay sticky or thick on the surface of the skin. It just completely sinks in. And this is absolutely the kind of product that you can use on its own. So if you literally just wanted to put several pumps and put it on your legs directly, you could do that. Or if you wanted to put a few pumps into your normal body lotion just for that extra boost, you could also do that too. In terms of ingredients, you have fantastic ingredients in here, including bakuchiol, vitamin C, avocado oil, and many of the ingredients in here are also organic. I'll be brief on Drunk Elephant's hair care line, which I adore because I already mentioned it in the Denisa Myricks highlighter video that I've already linked. One thing I didn't mention in that video is I think it's curious how Drunk Elephant's skincare is on the expensive side, I would say, but I feel like their body and hair care is not. It's definitely mid-range, I would say, not expensive the way that you see their skincare. Hopefully they don't change that. Definitely just go check out their hair care and their body care too. It's fantastic, just like their skincare. These bracelets that you may have seen in this video, the company sent me a few of them to wear. The company is called Otter Spirit Jewelry. They have natural precious gemstone jewelry. So I believe it's all bracelets with different colored stones. These bracelets that I have and that I'm wearing, this is a jade version, this is the mini version. So they also have a size of bracelet where these beads are larger. You can buy them individually, you can buy them in sets. Each shade of stone symbolizes something. So for example, the jade one symbolizes prosperity, the amethyst one is balance, the white one is confidence, and they have many other shades to choose from. $1 for each bracelet sold goes to protecting wild sea otters. I think the company is adorable, the products are adorable, and they were kind enough to provide my viewers, if you purchase, 15% discount, so I'll put that link and code in the description box for you. I got this product from Wile to test out. They are a women's supplement company, so they have pill form supplements, a lot of these dropper type supplements for all different purposes. This one is labeled for burnout relief. It's an herbal supplement. You get 1 fluid ounce, and the ingredients include, I don't even know if I'm going to pronounce these things right, but bacopa root, rhodiola root, ashwagandha, which I have heard of before, and reishi fruit. And I would say I've used about a quarter of this bottle. I don't know. It's hard to tell with things like this if you can see, unless the result is really dramatic. I don't know that I notice a difference when I use it. But I'm gonna continue to use it and see if over time there's anything more noticeable. It comes in a dropper and you're supposed to do 1 to 2 dropperfuls. I have to tell you that it's a little tough to get down a full dropper of this. It has a very I don't even know how to describe it. A very maybe herbally and tart taste to it. So I definitely, when I use it, I'll definitely chase it really quickly with some water or some other drink. That's something you can get over easily, but verdict is out on that one still. A product that First Aid Beauty has come out with that I think is very convenient for my lifestyle, and then especially in the summertime. This is their anti-chafe stick. It has shea butter and colloidal oatmeal, which is very soothing to the skin, but it comes in basically like a deodorant stick form, and you just swipe it over the areas of your skin that tend to rub together, or you get irritation or that chafe. Many people will use use this on the inner parts of their thighs if they are running or biking or doing exercise where the inner thighs rub together and get irritated. So it's really nice to reduce the friction in that scenario and therefore reduce the irritation to the skin. Super convenient. You can just throw this in your gym bag. This product by Cara Health, I think this is the first product I've ever tried from them. I've been using as a heat protectant out of the shower before I blow dry my hair. This is the Follicle Hero Grow Strong Hair Serum. So it comes in a bottle like this. It's a liquidy serum that you can apply from the roots down to the ends of your strands. And you can use it just for conditioning and as a leave-in conditioner or moisturizer for the hair, or definitely as a heat protectant before you do things like blow dry or flatten or curl. It has a scent that's more like a shampoo scent, and honestly, if you've ever used like a keratin building product, it has a particular scent to it. This doesn't smell exactly like that, but it has like a hint of that, if you know what that smells like. Zoya's collection for summer 2023. This is the Beachy Brights. Gosh, these mini bottles are so cute. Look at these fantastic neon summer perfect colors. And here is the rest of the collection. That was a lot, but I think we covered all of it. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch these videos. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video.